This is the NFL on EA Sports. The next chapter of this young man's life starts with this game. And as his professional career officially begins, we'll have to prove he can handle the challenge of running the ball against the bigger, faster, tougher defenses of the NFL. It's the Bills going up against the Ravens. With that, time to get up to Baltimore, Maryland, as I'm pleased to introduce our new broadcast team for 2016. Brandon Godden.
Now the longtime Raven punter, Sam Cook, on to punt it away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now they'll run it on the toss. And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Does. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in week 1 to see the ball be brought out with the new rule to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And that's going to be incomplete. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Let's go! And they'll go with the ground attack here. You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now Taylor throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Taylor now off the bootleg. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 7, and it's a 2nd down. And they'll run it here. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. On 3rd and 1, it's Taylor. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the 1st down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Tackle made by Gerard Powers. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And some room to maneuver. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. From the 2-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. And there's a flag on the field. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Holding offense.
What you got? Huh? What you got? Huh? Flex round! Flex round! Yes, sir. You didn't want that. You didn't want that. You didn't want that. Come on!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Here we go!
On 3rd and goal, Taylor. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. They're turned away on 4th and goal.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gives a look. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
Yeah, this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll give it to him right up the gut. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one. And the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning. So maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Baltimore after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Bills offense gets ready to... Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Well, that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now Taylor, and this is caught by Watkins. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
He may have had some offseason foot surgery, but that hasn't prevented Sammy Watkins from being Sammy Watkins, and that's special.
And when we now whistle. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there, making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well,
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 14 there, and it's first down, Buffalo. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll throw on first down with Taylor, and his throw's going to be incomplete.